in 3, 2, 1.
All right. Welcome to episode 2 of the Look Who's Talking podcast. Today, it's just Kyle and I, because we ain't got no friends. But, actually, Cecilia's busy, and we did have one of my good friends that's going to be visiting the show here later on, probably a couple episodes later. He was here earlier, but ran out of time and had to go home. So, today it's just going to be Kyle and I, and we're going to just, I don't know what we're talking about, to be honest. He says he's got some stuff in store, but...
I got a few secrets lined up, and it's going to be pretty interesting to say the least.
And I mean, this time we had major technical difficulties all day. So we had cameras that weren't turning on, our headphones have died, we've had to get cables that aren't working, our extension cords, so like...
It's been a mess.
Yeah.
It's been a total mess. Long story short, it's been a complete mess. Because Chris, well, do you want to tell him about Chris?
What about Chris?
The fact that Chris was going to be here with us, and sadly he had to leave because we lost him to a woman.
Oh, true. So
we lost our good friend.
So he's been a good friend of mine for like 10 years now.
Yeah, we say it like he died, but he really didn't. He's awesome. He's
No, he's in a good, healthy relationship right now. And he had plans with her later, and because of the technical difficulties, we weren't able to film at like 7 when we wanted to. So he ended up having to go, which is perfectly fine. So now we're just going to carry on because we're losers and have nothing better to do.
That's kind of funny.
I'm just kidding. We got our own lives.
It's really not that bad. But so I actually had a surprise for you that I've been kind of planning all week.
Well, you told me you have something, but you didn't tell me what. So
well, I have this image that I found while I was searching the depths of Reddit. And
oh God, you just said the magic word, Reddit.
Yeah, so this image, I'm not exactly sure what it means, and I want to show you, and I want to see what your thought is about it.
How did you come across this image? You said you were on Reddit, but what were you like looking for on Reddit to get?
Well, I was looking basically just to see what kind of messed up stuff I could find on there.
Oh, great. Beautiful.
Yeah, just because I don't know, I was kind of curious. And I wanted to see if I could find anything that was related to, politics and love.
Oh,
and
stuff that I enjoy. Okay.
Yeah, all the things that you're really into. And right now, the thing that I found is not pulling up because just like everything else.
Oh, great.
we gotta have our technical difficulties, but that's okay.
Is it just the link that's not working or something?
Well, no, I got the link, but for some reason...
Did it get taken off?
I think it got taken down.
Reddit has been...
Oh, no, I found it. Okay,
okay.
We're good. All right, so let's see. Here we go.
Is it going to be on this screen over here?
It will be. I just need to pull it up real quick. Okay, so
I gotta get
what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up this image, and what I want to do is I want to get your perspective as to what you think that this means.
What I think it means, like the meaning behind it?
What you think that this thing means, okay?
Okay.
Don't mind me and my... Let's see. All right. Okay, so this image here, I'm going to try to zoom in a little bit if I can. We're going to... There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through this just a little bit. So the first couple squares, just take a look and tell me what you see.
Okay, I can already tell you what I think this is.
Okay.
Okay, so I think it's supposed to be showing like, a normal as in okay, I'm going to take normal out of it because every love is normal regardless of what it is. But I'm going to go with they're saying heterosexual on the left.
Okay.
They're heterosexuals witnessing a gay couple, like two men. Because they look like, cylindrical shapes or kind of some phallic object. Okay, go down.
Okay.
Now, I think those are to be two lesbians there, okay? And they're like, what's going on? Because also the square with the circle cut out and then the peg is like, the blue would be like a man, the pink would be like a woman, because in society, those are like the colors they chose.
Yeah.
I mean, whether I don't care it's a color, but, that's like how society assigned them. To the right, I'm getting a little confused when I'm going towards transgender stuff here, so let's go down.
Okay.
This is getting interesting. Okay, they're cutting, so they're changing their shape, so they're changing, like, their gender to fit in with what they want, okay?
Okay.
And then an interracial couple on the right, I think is what they're trying to say on that one. I think so.
Okay. So what do you think that the purple is with the saw?
I think it's that's questionable. Like, oh, well, it's got a blocking the hole, like,
It's very confusing, right?
So that one I think is kind of like it was going to be a female, but it was lesbian, because it didn't want penises. It didn't want the pegs, right?
I don't know.
But now they're still changing to fit into society, or like they don't want to be defined as anything, is what it looks like, because they don't want to be a square. They don't want to have the peg in the middle. Okay,
what about asexual?
Oh, okay, like just doesn't want sex in general. Okay, yeah, exactly.
Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what it means.
Okay, go down.
This is the end.
This is the end. So then there's the regular. Everyone's looking at them like they're different because they didn't change and they were just going based off of what just worked for them. And now everyone's looking at them as like they're not normal because they changed what was normal, if you will.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what it is?
That's kind of what it is.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
yeah.
so like it really bothers me because I mean sometimes, like for me personally, I am totally okay with people do what they want to do with their own life. Like that's up to you, but don't attack someone else for doing what they like. So like that goes both ways though. So like a straight couple shouldn't make fun of a gay couple or say they're weird, and a gay couple shouldn't say a straight couple is overly heteronormative, like things like that.
Oh, that was a fancy word.
No, this is something I'm like passionate about. I think both of them should just screw off and just do what they want to do for themselves. Like who cares what the other people are doing?
Right.
That's just the libertarian kind of mindset coming out though. Like I don't think
live and let live.
Exactly. I mean, if it doesn't affect me and it doesn't hurt me, why should I care? Yeah. And I don't think it's gonna. I mean, like, yeah, for me, I mean, it's, yeah, I guess that's where I'll
No, I would agree, and I think, so when I look at a lot of those images, and, like, when I think about what these different things mean, I think you nailed it, pretty much what they were trying to say.
Still, the buzzsaw gets me. The buzzsaw on the right, the whole saw is what really got me uncomfortable.
I'm still not sure.
It's a man changing to a woman.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
He's getting the whole.
Yeah, okay, you can see what they're trying to get to here.
They slowly eased into it, too.
But the thing that I like about it is how they just use shapes.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, it's ironic how it's like everybody, they made changes to be what they want to be, and then in the end they make fun of the people that didn't change, right? Or the peg in the square. Yeah. But it's just interesting to see how all those things work, and then how it's like a reflection of society.
Yeah, nowadays.
Because that's how it is now a lot of times, and it's like, I don't know. I think like you said, everybody should be able to just do whatever they want when it comes to that.
Yeah, and regardless of if I agree with what they do or not, as well. Like I don't agree with certain things, but I'm not going to stop them from doing it. It's their life.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge them for doing it either. I'm just going to be like, I wouldn't do it for myself or my family.
Right. I mean, I like my penis. And
yeah,
I like it on my body.
Yeah. So. But I do, or it could be we're reading into this and they're just fucking shapes.
It
wait, go up one more.
Okay,
go up.
I'm going.
Wait. They are.
Where is the? Which way do you want? Which one?
They're literally just fucking shapes.
I see what you did there. Okay.
Okay. Anyways.
Okay. That is too good. So
just, that whole song makes me so uncomfortable because I just imagine myself in that situation, just like it's kind of like that Hamilton Beach, the sausage grinder you showed me at Target.
Right.
Not a comfortable image.
Hang on. So this one I got is this next one that I have.
Okay. No. Okay. There's already a problem.
Okay. Well, hang on a second. I gotta preface this. So, what we're looking at here, this guy's a wonderful guy, and he's talking about shooting safety, and it's quite interesting. So, I'm gonna let you watch it. It's about a little bit over a minute. And I just want to see what you think about this.
Can I guess?
Yeah, sure.
So
what's your guess?
He's shooting a lead object at a steel plate. Steel plate is a very hard metal. He's going to hit it, and it's going to ricochet. That's my guess.
All right, let's just see what he has.
Do I have to listen to him?
You're going to need to hear him.
Okay. You want to turn the volume on?
Yeah, you might want to. Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
Hickok 45 here. Today we're going to talk about shooting steel. We get so many questions about that. I've answered a lot of people on Facebook.
Yeah, it's having some technical difficulties here. So we'll go back to this here in a minute. So anyway.
You want me to keep it on mute?
Sorry about this, guys. I got to work on this. I'm having some problems. But anyway,
do you want me to mute this or?
Yeah, it's not even really playing, so I'll have to figure out what's going on with that.
So what happens, or are we gonna go back to it?
to the
to that video.
I want to go back to that video because it's iconic what he says. It's beautiful.
So it's something he says.
Yes, but either way, so it's I don't even know exactly how to describe it because I don't want to ruin it and not do it justice. But
is it funny or is it like...
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I just got to figure out why it's doing what it's doing, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, so let's go to something else while we're at it.
So
I don't know why I did that. I did the news anchor. Back to you, Jim.
Back to you, Jim. No, that's our uncle's name.
Yeah, you're right.
No, well, I guess in the meantime, I'll just show you this while I'm waiting.
Surprise? Oh no.
You ready? You ready for this?
Surprise, motherfucker.
What do you think's in there?
Chickens.
You think it's chicken?
Oh no, what is it? Is it a snake?
Just wait. Just give it a second. I don't know.
Is that... What the hell? Wait a second.
Yes.
Wait. How... Wait. Penny for your thoughts? What?
Yeah.
Where did they... Okay, so where did... I got many questions. One, where did the cats come from?
Again, I maybe, but better. Oh wait.
Two, where did the chicken come from? And where is their mother?
I'm almost certain that this takes place somewhere outside of the United States.
Oh yeah, no, this definitely has like...
But I would have to guess that the chicken thought that the kitties
were its chickens.
Its chicks. Or, now here's a better question,
Man, look at all that cock and pussy. That's all I ever needed. That cock is all up on that pussy right there.
You can't say we don't provide. Hey, but you know what's great though about this? Is then you gotta wonder, did the kitties eat the chickens? I don't know.
They are pretty vicious animals.
Yeah, they are. Cats are
ruthless.
Ruthless predators.
Okay, so they really missed the opportunity to title this video something else and much more clickbaity.
They just called it a surprise.
Surprise! Surprise cock in my pussy.
Oh, damn.
Or would it be a surprise? I'm done with the jokes.
Surprise.
I'm done with those
it's just
jokes.
Surprise.
Okay.
So,
next one.
It's kind of funny because it all kind of hinges on that first video, and I don't know why I can't get it to play, but I can't do it justice.
Well,
so
let's check. Let's check. You try to work on that, and I'll try to find something to talk about. I'm trying to think what's going on in the world that's driving me nuts. Where's my ranting minute?
Okay.
Last time it was Skittles. This time.
Yeah. Oh, I know. What about you and you dealing with your best friend having a girlfriend now?
Oh yeah, no, it's weird because so I've always been like, throughout my life I've always been kind of like the relationship kind of guy, and it's been interesting. So throughout my life that's what I've like leaned on to. Like I've always enjoyed being in a relationship. So all of my friends were mostly single for the most part of my life. And I was the guy that they'd have to ask, like, hey, what are you doing tonight? And I'd be like, oh, no, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend or whatnot. And I've never been on this side of the fence because now my best friend, because a lot of my other friends have moved away and they don't live in the same town or they don't live in the same state even. So now, like, the main friend here I have is Chris, and then we have Caleb as well. But Chris has been, like, he's always been there, like, through everything. Same thing with Caleb. But anyways, back to Chris.
Yeah.
So now he has this girlfriend he's serious about, you know? So I'm over here kind of like, oh, wow, this is weird. Like, I ask, hey, you want to hang out? And then he's like, oh, no, I'm going to be hanging out with his girlfriend. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So then I'm like, all right, well, my girlfriend's busy. And no one else can hang out. So what do I do? So me and Kyle are always around usually. Like if I'm not hanging out with Chris, I'm not hanging out with Cecilia, I'm usually with Kyle.
That's true.
And then or I'm doing homework or school. Well, this is the same thing. ROTC or stuff like that. So it's definitely weird being on this side. I don't know where I'm going with this. But yeah, it's interesting. It's a change of pace that I'm not used to. But it's kind of like I feel like I'm afraid of losing my best friend. But I know it won't happen. I'm not, because he's such a good dude. Like, we've known each other for so long that it's like, we're pretty much like we don't even have to talk. We can make noises and still laugh and have a good time. that right there was even. So we went to Denny's this one time, Kyle, Chris, and I, after a drift event, and it was just a really good day. Like we got through the event, we didn't have any catastrophic failure with the cars. Everything ran good. It was late. We're like, hey, let's go get some Denny's. Best damn Denny's I've ever had in my life.
It was seriously like probably one of the best experiences we've ever had at a Denny's.
And I don't know who brought up this, like, they were like, oh man, that sounds good. And I made fun of it because it was like Mickey Mouse. And then we all started just cracking up. And then like throughout the rest of the night, we were just like, oh, that's pretty cool.
That's true.
We haven't been to that Denny's since because it was too good of a memory. We don't want to ruin it by going to Denny's and hating it. So. Me on camera like this, guys. You're making me nervous. Oh.
It's okay. You always got Spanky to help out.
True. I've never been like the nervous type when it comes to talking, but this is just such a weird format for me. So it's gonna take some getting used to. I'll warm up to it eventually. But did you get the video working?
Well, I got it to where it'll play, but the problem is there's gonna be a straight up echo, and I'm trying to figure out why it's not working without running through. So I'll have to figure it out later. I think we're just gonna have to do it some other time.
Okay.
Because for some reason it's just not like, here, I'll press play and you'll see what happens. Well, it looks like we can't even hear it currently.
Oh, that's not good.
Let's see, is it playing through there? No, it's not.
This man has a typical, like, I think that's the NRA on his hat.
Here we go.
Splatterback.
Yeah, for some reason we're getting a really bad echo, but because I really wanted to show you that video, but it's I don't know, it's something.
Well, I don't want you to ruin it, so I mean,
something's just not working the way that we want it to.
Was I close though on my guesses with the video?
Not really.
Not
it's just
at all.
What he says.
It's okay.
It's not even really related to the video. It's one phrase. But I don't want to ruin it, so I'm going to save it for later.
It's got almost 1 million views, so it must have gone viral because of what he said.
Well, I mean, he's got like almost 4 million subs.
Was it pretty controversial what he said, or was it just...
No,
it was
it's just funny. It's just funny. It's just an older guy. He's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know
why.
Oh,
yeah, it's my favorite.
I don't know why it's acting the way it is, but it is what it is. Whatever. It's okay. We'll get it later.
So what else we got? We got? Oh, no.
Well, so... in other news, if you guys don't know, we also have a channel where we do automotive stuff, and we have a lot of projects. And one of the biggest problems is we tend to get a little bit overwhelmed by having one too many things going on at once. And
that's an understatement of the century.
Yeah, because currently we have like 6 projects right now.
We've got RX-7, BMW, Miata.
Yep.
Your truck, technically. Mustang, yep. So 5 right now.
5.
But one of them runs perfectly fine. It's just a little thing here and there. That's the RX-7. The BMW will be fine once we put the engine back in. The Miata needs a manifold. That's it. That's just money for me. And then the Mustang needs a shit ton of work. It's just like a chassis right now.
Yo, let's talk about the Mustang, okay?
So we don't have any more links to look at?
Oh, no, we do, but the problem is they are all
Are they all videos?
Related. Yes. So I'm having trouble getting it to play without the reverb.
Damn.
So
never mind.
I gotta figure it out. Give me a second.
I can talk about the projects though. So
yeah,
anyways,
you work on the project.
Can I give a shameless plug?
Yeah.
Okay, so our automotive channel is The Daily Drift. We started it back in 2017, the very beginning of 2017. No, near the end of 2017. Wait.
No, dude,
end of 2016, beginning of 2017. Yeah. And
I remember our first video.
Our first video was garbage. But anyways,
oh my God.
We just recently hit over 1,000 subs on that channel, and it's been pretty awesome this whole ride. We have a lot of supportive fans, a lot of supportive subscribers,
and a lot of
people that actually
too.
care, and a shitload of haters. But usually it's because like all of our. It's funny because once we hit 1,000, YouTube started pushing our like really bad videos, like ones that we did a bad job in, and people are just commenting hate like the whole time. And like if they would just read the description, it would answer all the questions that they're hating on. Like So, Kyle keeps messing with the audio. It goes in my ear. That's why I stopped talking. But anyways,
if they would just
that's like our primary channel,
would
and we're doing this
all the
just for the
questions
fun of
that
it
we're
because we just
hitting on.
enjoy talking,
Like,
and there's a lot of things to talk about in the world
So,
that don't revolve around cars or drifting.
The audio it goes in my ear. That's why I stopped
And
talking.
but anyways, yeah.
If they would
So
just
that's like our primary channel,
would
and we're
answer
doing
all
this.
the
All of that
questions
is done by
that
Kyle.
we enjoy
The filming and
There's a lot of things
we both kind of split that up. But he does a lot more with it now, especially because of school for me and priorities. But I really enjoy what we built with that. And if you ever want to check out any of the videos, they're out on the Daily Drift for YouTube. Just Google that, you'll be able to find it. And you can kind of see some of the work we put in. Yeah, that's actually what the color scheme's kind of from, as the Daily Drift, because the mint is one of Kyle's favorite colors. Purple's my favorite color. And the white, I think it's just because it's pure and it's nice and clean. But yeah, we were looking at black, but it didn't look as good like for the logo itself, because dark logos look bad on black shirts, and most car guys wear black, so they don't like show oil and whatnot. So like we have tank tops that we're not selling them right now because we don't feel like we have enough people that would want to buy them. If you do, let us know, comment. But yeah, so the white shows up really well. Yeah, so I mean,
Very true.
I keep breathing into the mic. I'm sorry, people. Sorry,
It's
guys.
okay. It's okay.
I'm trying to focus on that, but like my nose is all stuffed up because Texas and allergies.
Oh, I got a video here I can show you that's not. I don't know if you've seen this before, but it should show up.
The maneuverability of a V-buggy. Oh wait, what?
Okay, so if
I
I
have
don't know if
not
you've seen this.
I've not seen
Since
this.
we're on the topic of automotive, I figured this would probably suit it pretty well. So, this was actually created. It's a VW bug that can pull a trailer, but you should see the way that it turns. It can do a full 360 around this trailer. It drives like it's nothing, like zero problems. Could you imagine, like, if you tried pulling that? Like, I mean, obviously, we don't really go camping and stuff like that, but, like, if we did, it could literally do a full 360.
But what happened, like, where is he? Is he going to be, like, spatially aware of his trailer when he's at the grocery store? Or is he just going to plow into other people? Like, oh, I forgot my trailer was attached. Now I'm going to keep going.
I have no idea. And from my understanding, too, once this thing goes above, like, 20 miles an hour, it's like a total death trap. Because if you notice, look at how small the wheels are. They're very small.
You want to know something ironic about the VW bug?
What's that?
It's a little bit dark.
Oh, no.
In the peat.
Okay, what do you got to tell me about it?
It's ironic that they use it and they call it the love bug, and it was all like the symbol of the hippie era.
Oh, and
when in fact, Nazi Germany was the one that wanted it. Hitler wanted a car for the people. That's why they built it. Ferdinand Porsche was the designer, so they designed it as the car for the people. It's just ironic that a fascist government developed something that became the symbol of peace in the United States. I just thought that was ironic. Fun fact of history.
Gosh. That is crazy to think, though, how it was so greatly influenced in the whole hippie era and the whole thing of, like, love and peace.
The more you know, the less you care.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is true. But I do like the Beatles, though. I like the old Beatles.
Oh, I would love to, like, make an old Beatle, but we have already 5 projects, so let's not get our panties in a bunch.
Yeah.
But, however, I also like the new Beetle, the one that's, like, retro-inspired. I would daily something like that, except for that it's, front-wheel drive and stupid, but...
Yeah, I mean...
We're a little opinionated with cars.
Yeah.
Not a huge fan of front-wheel drive. If it's all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive.
To be fair, though, we used to hate on Mustangs, and now look at us.
Yes, but the Mustang we have is a piece of an American icon. It is an American icon and a piece of Americana. That's what I was trying to say.
That's true.
Unlike those, imposter Mustangs that people run into crowds with. Fun fact, if you don't know, that Mustangs have this reputation in the car industry and automotive world of running into crowds of people because their drivers don't know what they're doing. Just Google it on YouTube. Wait. YouTube it.
Yeah, just YouTube
yeah,
it.
just type in Mustang, and the first thing that's going to come up is say, hits crowd.
Yeah.
$10. If I'm right, please subscribe to our Patreon.
We don't have it.
You got to dream big. You got to fake it till you make it, okay?
That is true. That is very true. There's nothing wrong with that. That's for sure. I really wish I could get this thing to play. Like, honestly, it might work if we just play it and don't talk.
Let's try.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
Let's just not talk for like 3 seconds.
Okay.
And we'll see if it works.
All right.
Okay, so We're gonna give this a try. We'll see if we can do this. Okay.
Kyle, hurry! Switch the camera off of me. I have to pick my nose.
Here, quickly. Now
I'm
it's
just
on
kidding.
me.
I'm kidding.
Okay, so here we go. So we're gonna hit play, and we're not gonna talk for a minute.
Just stop talking
okay?
for like 3 seconds, and then click play, and see, because it's like it sounds like it's coming over. Do I need to turn the volume on?
Here we go. Yeah. This is a total failure.
And we have an FAQ on it, a very brief thing, and I answer people sometimes if I can. I can't answer everybody. One of the things I always say, though, is you shoot steel at your own risk. Okay? In a lot of ways, it goes against common sense, doesn't it? Shooting something hard like that. And when growing up, that's what my dad always taught me, and anybody that knew anything about shooting, don't shoot a rock, don't shoot anything, you ricochets, and nothing hard, it bounce back at you, all that kind of thing. So here we go. Look at all the shooting competitions, whether it's IPSC, IDPA, steel shoots, what's the speed shoot called? The Steel Challenge, I think, a famous shoot, cowboy action. I mean, everything involves shooting steel now. So what's wrong with everybody? Is everybody stupid? Maybe.
Okay, so that was a complete failure.
Is that what you wanted me to hear?
Yeah,
though?
well,
is everybody stupid?
Is everybody stupid?
Yes.
Yes. A resounding yes. A resounding yes.
Sorry,
you
my
mute
bad.
it real quick, because I don't know what is going on with our audio today. It is just a nightmare.
We just don't know what we're doing.
That's true. We have had like technical difficulties out the ass today. So, we do apologize, but it's okay. We had quite a bit lined up, and I still got more to come.
Was that the main thing?
The main thing was that, yeah.
What's
the problem?
Oh.
Is everybody stupid?
Oh God, I can only imagine where this is going.
Yes.
Okay. Now we're gonna get a montage of people doing stupid shit, aren't we?
It's not really a montage.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I can't ruin it. Hang on.
I'm gonna not look at the titles before I watch these.
Don't look at the title.
Don't look at it. It's right there.
There.
Okay, there we go. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh! Congratulations. You're an idiot.
Essentially. Yeah, so I mean that's one way to do it, but this one I thought was pretty interesting too, because
I'm gonna stare at you and look deeply into your eyes so I don't see the title. I keep thinking of the cat sitting in the chair next to you, but it's really just a pair of headphones. And I'm like, wow, I gotta get my eyes checked.
Oh man. I wish I could play this one, but I don't think I would be able to.
Why?
It's a little bit rough.
How rough?
It's pretty rough.
Is it
I don't know if I
dark
should play
humor?
it. No, it's not. I mean,
play it.
fuck it. Okay.
Ow, my back. I keep hurting my back. I don't know what I did
We'll
wrong.
see if this plays.
Or should I read the title beforehand? To see
Read
if
the
it's
title
okay?
and tell me what you think.
Oh no, let's watch it.
It's not as good as you'd think. Are people really that stupid?
Oh no, there's gonna be a yep. You
Yep.
dumbass.
The answer is yes.
No.
A resounding yes.
No. Best case scenario, what was gonna happen? You ride down this massive hill and you make it to the other side. Yeah. That's your best case scenario. Look at the risk you're taking for that. You're playing 2 games of Frogger to get to the other side, and you failed. Worst case scenario, you get to the first road, get hit, tumble to the next road, and get hit again.
Yeah, like, who does that?
I have no sympathy for that. I'm sorry.
It's just stupid. Now,
I feel bad for their family if they're injured and they have to pay for those medical bills for something so dumb.
Right. Yeah, I mean...
Oh, wow. I like how it says under it, death, /
well,
not safe for,
so
I don't know what
He did
else.
not die. It was not a death. It was just an injury.
Good. I hope he
fine.
learned his lesson.
Yeah, he's fine. I looked into it beforehand.
Okay, good. I don't want to be an ass or anything, but when you do something stupid, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
I would completely agree with you on
House
that one.
Parkour.
So this one is called House Parkour, and I believe it was a commercial. I don't know for sure, but it's interesting, and I just want to hear what you have to say about it. Here you go.
It looks kind of like a commercial.
It is kind of, and for everybody that's listening, he's just kind of jumping around.
Oh, wait a second. That's not stupid. That's cool.
Yeah.
Prepare to get there.
He's literally just hopping around the house. It's so unexpected, but I was like, I did not see it coming. Like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
On my way to yo, bitch.
When you get that 2 a.m. booty call.
Oh man, you break the house down.
Oh,
I guess
man.
that brings a new meaning to bring the house down.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
There is, but I can't really play it because again, it's sound. It's got sound, and I can't for whatever reason. Nice. Next time, you gotta capture the bird.
Oh, I tried to point it away. You want it captured? I can capture it.
Come on, this is all about quality here. We want to hear all the details.
I mean,
it is what it is, you know. But I think that one of the best things is.
big old
dicks. No, obviously not. No, but like really though, like I'm so upset that this thing didn't work with Chris. Uh-oh.
What happened? Did your headphone die?
My headset just died. This is one of the days where literally every little thing keeps screwing up on us.
Would you like my headset?
It's
Because
okay.
you actually need to be able to
No,
do this
it's
stuff.
okay. I'll be fine. I'll be alright.
So what is that? Technical difficulty number like 20?
Yeah, this whole episode should just be called technical difficulties.
I'm down with it.
That's just all it keeps
Are
happening.
you down with it?
Yeah. No, but it's all good though. I don't mind.
Well, now I don't know what to talk about because everything I had lined up was for Chris.
Well, I had that, but I also had some other stuff. But I
Oh.
guess now I can just ask you stuff.
Okay.
So, I don't know. Let me think. You okay?
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay, so here was the thing I was thinking about was the BMW, right?
The W.
So we're a little behind on edits, but if anybody is hearing this, right now the engine's completely apart, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been contemplating the idea of doing a turbo.
Okay.
And I just don't know if it's a smart idea.
Reliability, no.
Yeah.
Most likely, because anytime you do force induction on a car that wasn't originally force induction, you're going to run into issues. Look at the Miata, for instance. Part of that was my fault, part of it wasn't. So, reliability is going to go down a little bit, but man, the fun that car would be. It would be totally worth it.
Well, imagine, too, if we had a turbo plus AC.
Oh, dude. I'm kind of turbo gang on that one. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, it could be
just
fun.
it's just trying to figure out how to get it to be a bottom mount and how you find the price for it.
Well,
And would we need a bigger radiator? Would we need a stronger clutch? Would we need it's the supporting mods that are expensive.
Yeah. But I think it's completely doable.
Oh, 100%. But we're also forgetting we have a whole Mustang to build.
Yeah. This is the part where I tend to just dive deep into the hole when I'm not thinking properly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, because, like, you know, when you pull an engine out of the car,
Well, I'm already there, might as well.
everything's exposed, and you're like, well, I guess all I got to do is just pull it out, and that's that. And then now you have everything open. It's like, oh, but now I can clean this, and I can wipe that. And then, you know, it's like, I just overthink every little thing. Probably one of my biggest flaws.
I think that you need a
Girlfriend, yes.
So Kyle, tell me about yourself. You are how old?
Old enough.
Okay. What is your ideal woman?
My ideal woman. Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so I got this. So, ideal woman, I would say independent.
Okay.
So she can think for herself. She makes her own money.
INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? She got her own house. She got her own car.
Yes. But also one that's not afraid of commitment. Like some.
Ooh, see, that's really rare nowadays.
I'm just saying.
And the ones that want commitment.
Yeah. See, that's the hard part. Is I'm looking for a unicorn because I don't want kids, and that's hard to find.
So you need a smart woman.
I need a smart, educated woman.
And that wasn't sexist or misogynist, because facts show that the more educated a woman is, the less kids she has, if she even has any. Get your facts straight.
You know why?
Why?
No, I don't know. I was just asking.
Do you know that the U.S. Did you know the U.S. is at the one of the lowest birth rates it's been at in its history?
Yeah, but I think that's also because a lot of people are going to school.
Exactly, they're getting more educated.
And they're learning, so they're not having as many babies.
Singapore is also having a severe problem with their birth rate. 2.1 is what you're supposed to be looking for, but I know Singapore is at like 1.6, 1.4, or something like that.
Oh, wow.
They're actually giving benefits for people who have kids. Like, they want people to have kids.
That's crazy.
The U.S. is kind of like borderline, where at that 2.1 mark, but I don't know if it's dropped there since. But anyways, people are having less kids the more educated they become.
It's probably getting lower just because.
We gotta bring it back to you before I get into this.
No, I like this. This is
But no,
good.
I want to know what your perfect woman is, because
Okay.
guess what, ladies? He's single.
Yes, very much so. No, my perfect woman is an independent woman, a woman that does not want kids, a woman that can handle my sense of humor. Let's see, what else was I looking for? I mean, I'm not super picky when it comes to that. I would say fitness is important. Not necessarily just because of, like, the physical, like, the way you look, because I know I'm not the best thing to look at, but, like, in terms of physical health, it's like a longevity thing. I call it the longevity clause.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you take care of yourself, it means that there's a good chance that you're going to live.
Excuse me.
Barring any outside crazy... God bless.
Excuse me.
Barring any outside, like, crazy circumstances, you're probably going to live a little bit better life, quality of life, if you take care of yourself. So I look at it like, you know, if you're into fitness and you're into taking care of yourself, like, I put a lot of time into it.
I got names for you.
Oh.
J-Lo. Look at her. Jennifer Aniston.
Yep.
Let's go to the guys. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yep.
Arnold's doing okay for his age.
Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
There you go.
Hugh Jackman.
Yep.
Yeah, look at, they all focus on fitness. Mark Wahlberg.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Why are we naming all guys?
Because we're looking at people who uses role models for physique
Yes.
over the age. If you want to go back to women, I can go all day. Sofia Vergara.
Did we say Jennifer Aniston?
Yes, I already did.
Okay.
Yeah, she's number 2.
We'll say her twice.
Who's another good
Jessica
one?
Alba.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Jessica
man.
Biel as well. Let's get
Yep.
both of the Jessicas in
Okay,
there.
but the point is...
But not Jessica Simpson. She did not age well.
Well,
poor
you know,
lady.
it
That's
happens.
what kids do to you.
Not all women, but,
No.
you know, but the thing... Back to the point, though. The point is...
Go back on track,
We're
Neil.
gonna roll that right on back together. So the point is that...
What was my laugh?
So the point is this. So, like, when it comes down to having, you know, being in shape...
Shakira.
But not... Yes. Not having kids. That's a big one for me. And, you know, just, like, being independent. So, like, I want somebody that, you know... I don't even know how to describe it really, but it's just like I want to be able to care about somebody, but it's kind of like, think of it like in comparison to dogs and cats.
Beyonce.
And I'm not trying to say this in like a objectifying way, because I would equate myself more like a cat than I would a dog, in that I'll give affection when I want to, but I don't want it all the time. Whereas a dog is just like, hey, can I help you?
Can I have some love?
Do you need love?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're like right up in your face.
Oh, you mean like me?
Yeah,
In a
but
relationship.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just
How I am.
I consider it like if you're too clingy, I don't like clingy. I like the affection, but I don't want it all the time.
You want your space, but you want
Yeah.
affection when...
Because I'm independent. That's why it's like,
That's why you want someone independent.
Yeah.
You want
exactly.
a relationship like two cats.
Two
But they
cuties.
love to be with each other, but a lot of the time they're like, hey, fuck off, I'm going to do what I need to do right now. But
Yeah.
I love you, but let me do me for a second.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, just having the ability to kind of mix it up a bit. That's what I would say. But yeah, that's my thought.
Penny for your thoughts.
But yeah, so what were you saying about the birth rates
I don't fucking know.
in America?
No, they're low here. They're low in Singapore. Low in developed countries for the most part. They're getting lower as they go too.
So the
People
more
aren't wanting-
educated we become.
Not just that. Some people don't want to have babies in this world we live in.
That's true.
I mean, why would you want to have a kid with what everything that's going on? I mean, I want to have kids later on, but you know, not anytime soon.
Maybe it's because you want to carry on your name.
No, I have nothing to do with my name. I mean, I'm not very proud of our family name for the most part.
So what would be the main benefit to having kids then?
Just because I want to have the joy of like having a family, like legitimately just like it's a part of you and the person you love put into one. And just the idea of raising kids. It's not even to keep a family name going, but just the idea of raising a family, like, and having that person to care for, and like they look up to you, like it's your responsibility to take care of them and everything. Like I like that idea.
Yeah. No, that makes
But
sense.
I don't want a lot. Trust me, that's not my goal. I want like at most 3. 2 is like the goal, but again, Cecilia is a twin, so.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Probably
like 12 kids. You just don't know
Don't
it
put
yet.
that juju on me. Don't even speak that into this universe, please. But
no, I mean, you just never know. My thing is, I am a very, I know how expensive kids can be,
oh,
and
very.
I've seen what it does to some people, and my problem is I'm selfish. I have things that I want to do in life. I want to travel. I want to go see
Well,
the
here's the
world.
thing. Yeah, I want to do the same stuff before I have kids.
Right, but see, you're planning that. My thing is, I'm a little bit older in life, and by the time I'm done living my life, I'm going to be too old to be having kids. Because most people by my age already have kids.
So what you need to find is a sugar mama. You guys go travel.
I don't even want a sugar mama. I like.
No, you
I
gotta
make
listen to my idea, okay, sir? Okay. So you find a sugar mama, and you make a deal with her. You be like, we're gonna go travel the world, and I'll give you a baby after. And then here's the trick: you get a vasectomy.
Oh no!
And then you're like, I don't know why it's working.
I don't know what's going on.
What's this scarf from? Oh, nothing. They just had to change a valve.
I just had an accident when I was riding my motorcycle.
Oh, but right through your penis? Actually, where is the scar for a vasectomy?
It's under your nutsack.
Wait, is it the ABC?
They go under there to go and they pull out the cords and they snip. They'll and a lot of times the doctors will joke and they'll be like, "You want some spaghetti?"
or if I ever got one and the doctor was like, "Oh shit," I'd be like,
"Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure they make some funny jokes about that."
Yeah,
I don't know personally.
I don't plan on getting one in my life.
I've thought about it, but I can't pull myself to do it. Just because
that's a lot of emotional stress for a man.
Well, it's just I'm afraid of what it would be like afterwards. Like, does it still like is it all vinegar and no oil, or is it just oil and no vinegar? Like, what is the deal?
I mean, God, you could just Google that in your alone time.
I'm just saying, I'm afraid of the potential problems.
Or is it just like a puff of air?
I don't think it's that. But that would just be sad, I mean, as a man, you kind of judge by how much oil and vinegar you make, It's kind of important. You don't want to make a, ham and cheese sandwich without the mayo.
Okay, that's gross. I don't even want. No, I can't even eat ham. Bro, why'd you have to say that? No.
It's an old joke.
Baby.
It's all about keeping it classy.
That's classy? I'd be terrified to see her trashy.
It's all about the irony.
You
still have that song stuck in your head?
You know what song is really stuck in my head?
Huh? What is that?
Danger Zone.
Oh, okay, I hear you now. Okay, yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. I've been working on it.
That was a pretty accurate representation.
Yeah, I can't sing.
That's okay, you tried.
I wish I could dance.
Yeah.
Like, think of how cool it'd be to be able to dance, like, good.
Like, what kind of dancing would you do?
Like, break dancing would be cool. I've always wanted to learn how. Like, where they do the windmillers, and they're like, yeah! And you just hear, like, 90s rap music playing in the background, or, like, hip-hop.
I wish I could do that, but my hips, I think, would break.
Your hip would hop out of socket.
I would hip. Yes. Exactly. Oh, man, that would be great. Oh, that's beautiful.
Why are rings so expensive for, like, engagement rings?
Engagement rings?
Have you looked at how expensive those things are?
I have not. How expensive are they?
Too much for what you get.
Well, okay. So how?
But I guess
how in depth have you been looking into this? You've been trying to read up.
I've been reading up. Let's put it that way. But like, I've found places that are more expensive than others that advertise as if they're cheaper and they're not. But again, it's like I just hate the idea of how rings are just such a waste of money.
They really are.
Like, why are they so expensive for something so small? Like, I get the symbolism. It's symbolism though when it comes down to it. Look at penguins. They give a pebble and it means just as much.
I still say you go with a pebble.
No, I mean, but here's the problem with me is I just want, like, whenever I do that, I want to.
You just said doo-doo.
I want to make sure it's like so good that they're like not just like, cause you know how guys are, if they see a ring they're like, oh, it's not that big, I'll still hit on her. Like, I'm talking the total douchebags that actually still like hit on women that are in a relationship. If they're in a relationship, you should turn it off anyways. But then even when I was single, I wouldn't hit on someone in a relationship. That's just against the rules, you know.
Right.
So then. Like, there's the guys who are the uber douches that are like, well, the ring's not that big, so I guess I could still try. I'd probably make more money than them. But it's like, I don't know. So I want something that looks nice, too, you know, but it's probably about, like, the one that I really like is, like, $1,500. I'm like, that's not even that expensive for a ring compared to a lot. That's, like, a normal, like, amount. And then I saw one that was, like, a lot less, but it was also a lot less of a ring. I don't know.
It wouldn't be bad, though.
And then you gotta think, okay, when are you gonna do it? Where will you do it? What's the location? How are you gonna get a photographer? Who's gonna be there? That kind of stuff. And I've thought that kind of shit through. And I'm like, I don't know. The places I want to go that I've had in my mind since I was a kid. Because, yeah, I've always thought about the day that I would do this since I was a child.
Oh, so
like,
you have this whole thing
I have ideas of where I want to, but
don't
they're
spoil
expensive.
it.
I know. I'm not gonna say where, but it's expensive, and it's like because it's a location, specific location.
Are you saying you want it filmed? Because you know,
yeah, exactly.
I know how to film.
Yeah, but it has to be filmed without her knowing that's what it's for. So I got to figure out if you're doing it, but I got
you. We'll talk after the cam.
Yeah. But no, honestly, I'd probably buy a professional photographer for like pictures. Just because, like, just to be safe.
Yeah.
But for video, yeah, I'd want you to do it. So.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
I have ideas and it's just frustrating. But at the same time, you gotta just, like, have the money for it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's like what I was saying. Just how, and that whole 3-month salary, bullshit. That's brought up by the ring designers. They do that on purpose to get you to spend more money. But why the hell would you want to go into debt over a ring? You're paying a payment on a ring just so you can propose. Hell no.
My thing is this.
If you can't afford the ring, don't get engaged.
Yeah.
You're probably not ready for it.
Well, my thing is this.
Financially.
When you think about it in terms of what marriage is a commitment.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, I can see why they look at it like a financial commitment, but it's more about the actual commitment to each other. And I think that when you're looking at it in terms of what marriage is, it's all about you committing and saying that that's going to be your person, she's going to be yours, you're going to be hers, you guys are going to be one person, you're going to come together. And the thing is that, like, why is it that all of a sudden it becomes this thing about spending all this money? You spend all this money on a wedding, you spend all this money on all this stuff, so by the time you start your marriage, you're already in debt. So, and a lot of debt.
So here's the thing with that. So for instance, specifically in my relationship with her, I've always wanted, like, a big wedding. Not like a big wedding,
right?
But I've wanted a wedding. I don't want just, like, a courthouse. Cecilia, on the other hand, is like, I don't care if I go in a courthouse and have a wedding later on in life. I'm not that way. I want to be able to go and have a wedding, like, legit. But I don't have, like, a lot of friends to invite. I just want it to be kind of small, relatively. But I want it to be an actual wedding. So that costs money as well. And don't even get me started on the dress. And then, on top of the dress, then there's the food, the caterer. How are you going to get your bouquet set up? I've thought all of that through.
It's expensive.
And also time frame. With me, specifically, I have a time frame I want to do it. The gap between after I get out of school and before I start, you know? That, like, 6 months, that will be, like, the perfect time to do that. So that means that it takes time to plan a wedding, usually about 6 months to a year to plan one.
Yep.
Which means that the time to propose kind of stuff is coming up quick.
That's true. That's true. But you can't put yourself on a timeline like that.
No, you can't. But
the thing is, like, when it comes to that, it's when you're talking about love, it's all about, marriage is a major commitment that a lot of people don't take seriously. And
which is sad.
You gotta take it seriously because marriage is one of those things that, like, you have to think about the long term because it's supposed to be forever. It's not supposed to be till I get annoyed with you. Exactly. It's supposed to be till death do us part. That's what, those are the vows that you take. It's not like something that you should take lightly. And you shouldn't feel rushed into doing it because, you may know that it's right, but it may not be the right time right now just because of financial reasons. That might be the only reason. It's just because of money. But then, here in the next year or so, you're going to be getting in and you're going to have the ability to afford to be able to do it. And the timing might be better. Whereas, like, right now it's just, being in school and being a student and everything else. It's just like, holy crap, like, can I buy food, please? Versus, like, what you're talking about, you think about all that other stuff, and it's like, and most of the time, too, you gotta think if you're looking at the idea of that, you're talking about, you guys be living together, stuff like that, and, like, the
that's
expenses.
another thing. I don't want to get married so I can actually live with the person.
Right.
It's like, why would you?
And it's
never
not it's not saying anything other than you're just looking at it strictly from a financial standpoint.
Here's the thing,
which
too.
is smart.
Here's the thing too, like the marriage thing.
Oops.
With the you can be engaged for a while. You don't have to get married immediately after you get engaged. You can get engaged and be engaged for a couple of years even if you needed to.
Right.
There's nothing against that. So that's just, you just figure it out. I don't know. For me mentally, I think it would just be better if I just
hold the trigger.
Yeah, because I hate being in the purgatory.
Limbo.
I hate it. I hate limbo. Of the relationship to marriage limbo.
Right.
Like, when do you actually pop the question? Because you go from a relation it's already committed. Obviously, there's not really going to be that big of a difference. It's literally just a message to the world. That's all it is, and that's why it bothers me that it's so expensive to buy a ring, because it's literally not going to change anything.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not. I already sleep next to her all the time. I always have. I'm always at her house. We're always with each other. We have the same amount of commitment no matter what. So,
Yeah, you guys have been together for, what, 3 years now?
Almost. So,
yeah. That's...
I know who she is. We both changed over the time, but...
Yeah.
That's how...
But every time I see you guys together, it's always like... Oh,
yeah.
We're so cute!
The problem I have in my relationship with me is my own fault. The things that I have issues with, it's separation anxiety. That's, the biggest thing for me. And that's, not her fault at all.
Right.
That's just me, and I want to learn how to fix that before anything, especially because I'm going in the military. How's that going to work?
Yeah. Time, practice. That's pretty much the big thing. And just, seeing how things go, one day at a time. Can't overthink it.
I'll fix my problems.
I think you think they're problems, but they're not really problems.
They're not. It's just because I miss her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's because you love her. You just love her so much.
Why are you gonna make fun of me like that? Why are you gonna make me feel like such a big old softy, like my big old spanky over here?
Now that's a soft unicorn. Yeah. No, it'll all have its own way of working out in time. It's just a matter of letting it play out, and just being patient.
Oh my God, there's that word again.
You're in that transitional phase right now. That's all it is. It's a transition in life.
I hate transitional phases.
It's just like those shapes.
Oh my God. I gotta stretch.
But it's all good. But, and I don't really have much else I was going to bring up because everything else kind of failed on us today. I don't know if you have anything else you wanted to add before we end up closing this thing out.
Yeah, today's kind of a weak one just because of technical difficulties, but that should literally be the name of it.
That's probably going to be the name of it.
I keep breathing on the mic. I'm so sorry. I'm such a scrub.
It's okay.
No scrub, because the scrub is a guy can't get no love from me.
And there's a copy strike.
Are you serious? They can get you for singing a song?
Kidding.
Oh, okay. I was like,
they can, but
well, I'm sorry, but Left Eye is already she's checked out.
It's okay. I think it's all right. sometimes we're gonna have a win and sometimes we're gonna take a loss.
I just hope they're not gonna go chase some waterfalls.
I see what you did there.
You see what I did there? Well, I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, Scooby-Doo.
Oh my god. You are something else. It's good though. I don't know. I think
today was a good day.
Yes.
I'm trying to find things off of you and just make songs out of it.
Is that gonna be our new thing? I'm just gonna say something. You're gonna turn it into a thing.
Say something. I'm giving up on you.
Okay.
Okay.
Well then. Ha, got him.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that was worth a shot.
What you gonna do? Shit.
Oh man, that was good. That was a good little rendition you had there. That was pretty good. I'll say that much. But yeah, I don't know. I think next time we're gonna have a little bit more planned. We're gonna have guests. I don't think Chris is gonna be here, but we may have another guest.
Who else do we know?
Who else do we know? No, remember, isn't James coming to town?
Oh, James will be in town.
James might be here.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. So we might have our friend James come on the show.
My other Asian friend.
Yes, our other Asian friend. He's quite wonderful, funny guy.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
Definitely an intellectual. Lots of thoughts.
Okay, so
just like us.
Him and Kyle. Oh my God, they just
we
like
get into some in-depth conversations.
I'm gonna have them sitting across from each other. I'm gonna be in a different chair because they go like, I have a line. So like, here's the line. I go all the way up to here, then Kyle and James go like all the way over here past my line, and I just give up on it because it's like so in depth and so hypothetical. I don't even want to be a part of it sometimes, and then they get mad at me like I'm too close-minded. But to the average person, I'm extremely open-minded.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's all good though. It's all good. You gotta do what you gotta do. You know? You win some, you lose some, and today we had a lot of technical difficulties. We had a few wins, we had a few losses, but ultimately, it was a good day. So guys, I don't know when the next time is. We'll be here. It'll be next Sunday, hopefully at 7:30. I don't know.
Like we could actually make the time for once.
We try to do it at 7:30, but it doesn't always work out that way. So if we're there, we're there. If not, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're going to do our best. Definitely going to do our best. But anything else you wanted to add?
If you have anything you want to comment down. If you want to Tony, our dog's trying to get.
We got our dog trying to break in. You can see the door back there. He's trying to
get.
He's trying to get inside.
If you have anything you want us to talk about, just ask a question. Just put it down on below and let us know.
Yeah, we're gonna work to improve this because we know this is a little rough.
Yeah, this is kind of shit right now. I'm not gonna lie.
It's okay. We're gonna do better next time. So stick with us. We're gonna try to improve this on the next one, and y'all have a good night.
Please don't judge us by the one thing we did.